What is up, peoples? I just got back from the Austin card show, and I just want to go over some of the pickups I got with you. So basically, this was the first table I went to the whole entire show. They had a 2 for $1 bin, so everything here is 50 cents pretty much. And I got a lot. I think I got 60 cards. So I got Wimby power players. All of this can be for sale and whatnot. Every single card here today, except for 2, I think are going to be sold on Whatnot. All this type of stuff is going to be sold on Whatnot. I picked up a Superfractor today, by the way. You'll see that. It's a little peeking over there. A little Superfractor. 101 auto. Pretty sick card. But every card here is 50 cents that I got. So this was Alex Sarr, Wimby, Anti-Gravity, Luca, the Shea Refractor, Wimby Red Monopoly, LeBron on the, that's just the base holiday, Dylan Harper holiday, Dylan Harper power players, Dylan Harper's regular, Reed Shepherd Express Lane, LeBron on the bald spot, Luca Red Wave, the fake Young Guns of Chuck, Gensel, Draisaitl, sure, Adingra on the Disco Prism, Verbruggen, Van de Ven. Then we got Buononotte on the Night Border Parallel. Canada on the gold sticker. I feel that'd be good for the World Cup. Jokeres Merlin rookie. Jamar Chase Elevate. Blake Corum on the NFL debut silver. What is this? Elitists. Christian McCaffrey. That sounds kind of racist. Green Ice Prismatic CMC. Zenith Red, the Zeal of Approval. Brock Purdy Hype. Will Reichert Silver Prism, or Silver Select. Conca Nipple 8-Bit. Jason Tatum Purple Shock. Jokic Green. Tatum Silver Green. Donovan Mitchell on the insert. VJ Hitchcomb 8-Bit. VJ. This guy was really chill, by the way. I ended up buying some other stuff off of him. I'll show that at the end of this deal. Because I went back like literally 2 minutes later. I got VJ. And I got some pretty cool, 2 cool cards. 2 of the bigger cards. Zach Edey Campus Legends. Tijon Pulsar Prism Rookie. Kareem Hyper. Jaylen Brown Red Wave. Kawhi on the X-Fractor. Magic Johnson X-Fractor. Sonya, I just sold like this exact same card for $4. I was like, oh, 50 cents, sure. Dylan Harper Black, I just sold the same card for $6. I was like, sure. But all these are gonna go Whatnot. Liam McNeely, Giannis on the Mojo, Ant-Man on the Mojo, Bub Carrington, the Silver Prism rookie. I like him a lot. I don't know about point guard, but he's trying his best. Scoot on the Anti-Gravity. Fearless on the Ice Prism. I just thought this card looked sick for AI. Deep Space Silver Anthony Edwards. Dalton Connect on the Orange Ice Prism. I just thought it was a sick card. Color match looked good. Winner Stays Hollow Steph Curry. LeBron 8-Bit. KD Express Lane. KD Hollow. Şengün on the Purple Shock. LeBron Splashed. Dirk Winner Stays. Ant-Man on the Hollow. Jalen Johnson Blue Shimmer Select Rookie. Jokic on the Holiday. LeBron on the Variation Cookie Back on the Holiday. Always look for the backs of those cards when you're looking at them, because the base is like a $1 card. This is like a $5 card. So let's look at the backs. Then from that same dealer, I literally went back like right after. I got these 2. Paid $180. The coupe is pretty much $2 to $250. This is like a $15, $20 card. This coupe, we pulled it out and looked at it there. It looked so clean. Same with the con. They both look so clean. I was just like, fuck it. Like, 180 is a good deal on it too. He really only did it because I bought so much of the dollar box stuff. That's why you just gotta ask. Especially they get a perception of you when you're like looking over the dollar boxes. They're like, oh, this guy doesn't have money, and then you go whip around like, hey, give me that $200 card. They're like, oh, we'll do that. It's this one little corner I have a slight question about. I'll look at it a little more when I get a chance. But Coop on the case hit Fanatical. Sick looking card. We love Coop. This is my biggest Coop card so far. And then the Con, I am like 100% sold on. It's going to be a 10. I'm not a fan of mags. I just dump them pretty much. I just get a big stack built up. I think I have a full 2-row right now, just mags. But it is what it is. All these guys are like selling all their cards in mags now. I'm like, why? I feel like it doesn't look that much better. And it just makes it harder to ship. Everything about it's just more difficult. But this Con is going to be a 10. I am sending this in with my next shipment. I believe in him. And I really want to grade some of this top scrum stuff so I can see how they're going to grade it. So Con and Coop paid $180 for both these. I should be able to get like $225 for this, and that should pay for both of them. And then I'm just into the Con for grading. Hopefully it covers grading costs too. We'll see if I can get $250. If I can get $250, it pretty much just gets me a free chance of grading this card. It gives me the card for free, and it gives me a chance to grade it for free. So that was the reasoning behind that. Very good deal. Really nice guy. He had a card shop. I don't remember. It was in Austin. I don't remember the guy's name, though. But I like this guy. I need to steal some of these top loaders really quick. I should have had more. I have a case of them just sitting in my living room, and I just didn't think I was going to take them out of the mags, but I guess that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, every card here is going to be sold on Whatnot the January 3rd. I'm going to the Houston card show tomorrow. So I'm going back-to-back card shows, 2 different cities, 2 different days. But yeah, next card. We'll go ahead and show the big boy. This is one of the biggest single card purchases I've ever made. I don't really buy big-time singles. Usually when I do, I just know because I have a quick flip. This is the biggest card thing I've ever bought and that I haven't already had a buyer for pretty much. Is a Keontae George 1/1 Superfractor auto. He had it at $550, and I bought some dollar stuff from him. So initially, let me explain this. I bought some dollar stuff from him. All of this stuff was like $1 a card. So I was at his booth early. He's one of the second, third, fourth guy I bought from pretty early on, right? Just a bunch of cheap dollar stuff, cool stuff, good, great Whatnot stuff. But I saw this card over there, and I asked him about it then. He's like, yeah, I have no idea what to price it at. He's like, I just have it at $550 because there was like a similar Superfractor that went for this. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll be back. So before I left, there was like nothing. This show sucked. Like, the fact that I even spent $1,000, I'm pretty impressed with myself because there was like no good deals to be had anywhere pretty much when I saw him. So I went back over to him and I was like, what's the best price? He's like, well, what's your best price? I was like, honestly, I have no idea. So we started looking up comps and stuff. The Prism one did like $450 for his second year. But that was in November. But that was the only thing we had to go on. And obviously, his prices since November pretty much like doubled or tripled. Like, he's playing out of his mind. And so I asked him, I was like, all right, what do you think's fair off that? He said $450. I was like, oh, I like that number. But I like 4 better. And he's like, oh, what about $425 with me in the middle? I was like, I really like 4. He's like, coin flip. I was like, heck yeah. So we coin flip for it, and I won. I won a coin toss. So I got this 1/1 Superfractor of an all-star young guard for $400. In my head, I genuinely think I could list this up for $1,000 right now. And I think someone would pay $750 for this pretty quick. I'm just going to keep it at $1,000 and listen to offers. But realistically, I genuinely think I can get $1,000 out of this. Which would pretty much pay for everything today. After fees, no. But, like, who cares about fees, you know? I think this is a $1,000 card. So I bought it. $400 for a 1/1 Optic Dominators of Keontae George. Dude is a baller. All-star this year, guaranteed. I'll go over the dollar stuff a little more in depth because I also got that from this guy. It's the first deal from him. I don't think he meant to put this in there, And I kind of talked with him because we were going over some of the stuff at the end because he just put out some stuff he like just ripped and was just throwing some of the cards in there. And I was in there and he looked at it. He's like, oh, it's a nice silver. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool, right? He's like, yeah. But all this was, he gave me this for 25, by the way. So 30 cards, 25 bucks, 29 cards because it was a LeBron winter stays. But I like that dealer. Really nice guy. Didn't have a shop or anything, but he's a really nice guy. I like that guy. And then the last deal of the day. Is that right? 1, 2. Am I missing something? Hold on. No, I think this was the last deal of the day. I didn't do that many deals. Because when I tell you this show is terrible, it was terrible. But I paid $350 for everything you're going to see here. He had a deal where it was 20 cards for $45. And I think I got 67 cards, but he only charged me for 60 of it. So, first deal of that was Hank Bachmeier. Good college quarterback. People liked him. Cool card. Shane Vereen, rookie Topps Chrome at a 199. Kyle McCord Pro Set Auto. I didn't look up comps for any of this stuff. I could not get service at all. So I was just kind of going off eye. I was like, okay, there's no way this isn't worth like $1.50. But Kyle Rudolph on the blue Topps Chrome. Drew Bledsoe on the checkerboard. Kyle Bowler on the Sage Auto. If I know a guy's name and he has an autograph from this time period, I'm just going to buy it. I think it's pretty safe. Penix on the red yellow shock. Joe Burrow Elevate Green Mosaic. JJ McCarthy Green Ice. Josh Allen second year optic. Brian Thomas Jr. red yellow mosaic or red yellow select. Malik Neighbors red yellow select. Dwayne Bowe Topps Chrome out of 299. Some of this type of stuff I'm going to look at for grading. I'll look more in depth at it in a little bit, but Aaron Rodgers Optic Stars, another Josh Allen Optic. These cards in 10s do pretty good. I'm probably going to look at these for grading. We will see. I feel like this is a sneaky card. I still haven't looked up comps yet, but Chase Winovich Contenders Auto. I feel like this could be kind of sneaky. Let me know. If you're still watching, let me know what this card goes for. I'll probably know by then, but keep you engaged. Joe Alt, Pro whatever out of 5. Fletcher Cox National Treasures out of 75. Rome Dunze Silver Select. Tyler Lockett on the checkerboard. Spellbound Von Miller. Second year Prism Silver Jason Tatum. Optic Hollow Luka. Optic Hollow Splash Luka. The coach that traded Luka with Luka. Nick Claxton Silver Prism. Ryan Rollins Mosaic Auto. This is a video at a month ago. This card, exact card, sold for $10. So I'm a big fan. Magic Johnson in the USA. Quickly Silver Prism rookie. Thon Maker Prism Auto. I just thought it was cool. Kind of wanted to buy it. I don't know what it's worth at all, but cool card. Cole Anthony Prism out of 25 rookie. Trey Murphy Silver Prism rookie. I guess he's just a bargain box guy now. Everyone just sells them for dirt cheap. Onyeka Okongwu Silver Prism rookie. Moses Moody Silver Prism rookie. Luka Doncic Pink Hyper Optic. Quentin Grimes Blue NBA 75th Logo Man. This card was like so centered on the front, and I turned around and that. So won't grade. Cool card. Luka Purple My House. Curry Green Dominance. 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle reprint. I just thought it was a cool card. I don't buy baseball. I looked in the baseball bin because there were people in basketball and football, and the baseball was just in the middle, and I was like pinched, and it's like two really big dudes, and I was just like, oh, squeeze myself on in here and act like I'm not awkward as shit right now, and I'm just gonna go look through baseball cards. So I picked up some baseball. Mickey Mantle. Aroldis Chapman Bowman Chrome Refractor rookie. That was a cool card. First Bowman Refractor of Dansby Swanson. First Bowman Refractor of Benny Montgomery. I bought a bunch of his stuff back in the day. I have no idea if he panned out or not, but my favorite card of the whole day. Hometown Boy, Rex Burkhead. My brother's friends with him. He's supposed to be going to his ranch sometime soon, but we love Rex Burkhead around here. Great player, by the way. Really underrated. Played like 7 years in the NFL as a running back. Game-winning touchdown in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs. What do you know about my boy Rex Burkhead? Dog. PJ Hall Optic Auto. I'm assuming he sells kind of well. He was pretty much Clemson's best ever basketball player, so I was like, might as well buy it. Ant-Man Prism Instant Impact Rookie. I feel like I've seen this card sell pretty well before, so I just want to buy it. And I'll look it up and see if it's worth grading at all. But KD's Silver Prism in the Team USA uniform. Cool card. Delano Banton, like the 6'8" point guard. Not a bad little pickup. KD Mosaic number to 299. Shaq rookie, because why not? Herbert Jones out of 149 Crusade. Probably going to be a Laker pretty soon. Nikola Mirotic. I have no idea what he sells for, but I know he's an amazing overseas player, so those guys typically sell. Ty Jerome, NBA Hoops out of 50 rookie. Cool card. Jason Tatum's second year green color match prism. My guy, CJ Spiller, gold, Topps Chrome out of 50. I thought it was a rookie. It's not a rookie. That would have been kind of crazy if it was, but dope card. Look at that. Out of 50, CJ Spiller. And then he had a Santa card. So I was like, yeah, you know, got to support the big guy. And then we got a Drew Brees Topps Chrome Refractor. Kyler Murray certified pink out of 199. I did not mean to buy this card, and I'm confused why it's in here, to be honest with you, but oh well. I think I accidentally bought a bunch of these now that I'm looking at what's coming up next, but it's okay. Noah Fant, Obsidian out of 125. Kellen Mond Select out of 35. I did not accidentally mean to buy this. This is my dog. Really nice guy, by the way. Then we got Josh Okogie Prism Auto. Kevin Durant, again, his USA stuff sells pretty well, so Kevin Durant's USA Silver Mosaic. D Wade Silver Prism. AI Silver Prism, all you Team USA. 1989 Fleer Mark Price. I don't know if this is a rookie, but I don't think he's in the previous sets. It may be 87 Fleer's his rookie. I don't remember, but it just looked like cool cards. I was like, okay, I might as well buy it. Zion Williamson. I got this. You know how the mighty have fallen? This card was like $2. Like, really think about that. Zion Williamson. Colored rookie cards are like $2 now. Jason Tatum green color match prism again. This one's way more centered, so we'll look at some of these for grading in a little bit. And then a Zion Williamson rookie number to 249. Crazy. Then in the same deal, we got some better stuff off this guy. We got a Caleb Williams throwback Prism Silver. Again, we look at it for grading. There's one of these. I think it's this one. That's a slight corner chip down there. And this one, if I remember right, is the clean one, at least in the corners. I didn't take these out because this guy was kind of like, he seemed like a really nice guy, but he seemed like very protective of his cards. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not risking anything here. But Caleb Williams, this card looks really clean. I've never been the biggest Caleb guy, but he kind of keeps winning. So I don't really have a choice to be a Caleb guy at this point. But I'm trying to see if that's actually, yeah, that corner's not great, but still, for the price, not bad. Pretty much he had everything marked at exactly comps, and then he was like, yeah, I'm not going anything less. But we got him to go less. So I think it's just because I chatted with him a little bit. I was telling him my Rex Burkhead stories with my brother. And I think we got a little bit worked out, but pretty much he saved me like $30, which the way I looked at it in my head, and I know this is dumb, but I was like, oh, these 3 cards are free because I think they were the 3 worst purchases, but I just thought they were cool. was a Larry Bird Prism. Silver, I want to look this up because these have like Hall of Fame ball logos on them. I don't know if that's how the silvers came. I don't think that's how they came this year. So I'm thinking it might be some like different variation. Drew Brees, Topps Finest Refractor. My boy, Jeff Teague, Optic Odd out of 25, the GOAT himself. And then the last 3 purchases of the day. Brilliance Silver Prism of Wemby. The best seller on my whole entire eBay page, Jalen Johnson, Silver Prism Rookie. And the last card of the whole show was Drake May, Red, White, and Blue Prism Rookie. I didn't look over any of this for grading when I bought it. I'll go over and do a deeper look after, but yeah, not bad. I got a Superfractor. How about that? A Keontae George Superfractor. Let's go.